everyone, let me introduce to you the H&H Lockpick Set with torch, which I got from DHGATE in China. I got it mostly because I was looking for a small set of dimple picks, and this kind of like appealed to me from the form factor. Not totally over impressed with the fact that the torch sort of works occasionally. Just as a loose joint in there somewhere, but you know, I didn't actually buy it for the torch. I bought it for the dimple locks. The kit itself comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pick heads, a left, a right, a sort of rake slash bump key thing or bump for the dimple, a broken key extractor, quite sharp, and finally a quite small half diamond. Pick head's quite thick and they are quite sturdy, so while they'll fit into many American keyways, this one would definitely struggle with some of the Euros out there. But that's not the reason I bought those. I actually bought it for these two picks here. Now, the shafts themselves are getting quite thick. You can see quite rough machine markings. However, one thing I have done since I've got them is I've kind of sanded down some of the rough edges, because in testing I was getting these jammed behind dimple pins, and by doing that I've actually managed to make it a little less jammable. I've also slightly reduced the size or sharpness on the flag, so that's it. So how does it work? Well, to put a pick in there, you unscrew the end, slide it down into the slot, and then screw up the top, and there we go. And there we have a non-working torch still. Okay, so I'm going to give it a go with this. You also get with the kit, apart from the plastic container to keep it in, a rather whippy turning tool. So I'm going to give this a go on this master lock. You can see straight away you got to be careful on this master lock. I'm not going to keep this. I think I'll probably replace it because it's a bit too whippy. So this is a 6-pin master lock, and the reason I bought it is because the only dimple lock I've got is basically a multi-lock, and another one is a dom, so they're kind of slightly out of my skill set right now. I just want to get used to the idea of picking a dimple lock. So here we go. This has got 6 pins in it, so I'm going to go all the way to the back. I get a little bit of movement at the cord to start with. The thing that really freaks me out of dimple locks is that you can get your flag jammed behind a pin. And in fact, actually, there we go, a bit more. Turn on the lock. So I'm going very gentle with it. After I managed to jam this behind the pins of a dom lock, you can see we've got a bit of looks like a bit of a false set going on. I actually created an unjamming tool, which is basically a bit of wiper blade, which I've sanded down at one end, and I just slide that down and release the picks and do a bit of wiggling because I don't really want to break a pick. My other dimple lock set, I managed to break the unusable pick on that by doing exactly that. So okay. Feel which one of these is actually still binding. I managed to successfully open this exactly twice so far, so it's going to turn into a very, very long video indeed. Doesn't help when the camera starts to focus on my thumb rather than on the lock. Oh, there we go. Got it open, which is nice. Just a little bit of gentle teasingness to get it open. So yeah, it seems to work on the master lock. Whether it be any good for anything, you know, more complicated, I'm going to find out. But I quite like the form factor of it. It would be nice if it all fitted together in a little case, but I'm sure I can find something for that. But for despite the fact that the torch doesn't work, I'm really quite happy with it. Anyway, thanks guys, and take care.